Hey guys, I hope all is well with everyone. We are going to be doing a reading here on Jungkook and Jimin. So, let's see here. The current energy between Jungkook and Jimin, please. Current energy between Jungkook and Jimin. So here we have the Fool's card. Very optimistic card. It's taking a leap of faith. It's a new beginning. And here at the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Wands. It's the page that represents a person going on their journey, adventuring on, like ready to adventure. That goes very well with the Fool's card. And what landed right on top is the Hierophant. It has the Taurus energy, so therefore it also has Earth energy as well. Jungkook is Virgo, which represents Earth energy, or the Earth sign. The Hierophant also represents tradition, can represent marriage at times, and also religion. Also commitment as well. So what came out was the Two of Cups, and the Five of Cups came out sideways. So the Two of Cups represents a union, sometimes a business agreement, but some type of union that flows well with each other. Okay, is starting off, or it's a type of friendship, a type of ship. Okay, some type of relationship, some type of friendship, some type of union together. The Five of Cups represents, it can represent like a regret, a loss. With it being sideways, it can represent blocked energy. When the Five of Cups is in reverse, it is getting over loss and regret. Let's see. Then we have the Page of Wands, which is a venturing off, like being ready to adventure, go off. And then here we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'll get back to that deck. The Nine of Wands represents like determination. Coincides again very well with the Page of Wands. You're very determined. You're also determined and ready to venture, right? I want to ask about this Five of Cups that came out sideways. Can you explain why this Five of Cups is here for Jungkook and Jimin, please? Why is the Five of Cups here for Jungkook and Jimin, please? The Six of Wands, okay. And then the Chariot. Alright. Chariot is number 7 in the major arcana, so it's positive. It's in the positive position. So it's not like a negative blocked energy. What it's really saying here is that it seems like they're optimistic, very committed with each other, with their partnership here, whatever type of union they have with each other. There's victory, and like there's movement with this victory here with the Chariot. This Five of Cups here is in the positive aspect. It seems to help with this adventure here. with the determination, the Nine of Wands. Can you tell us more here about the energy between Jungkook and Jimin, please? Energy between... Okay, let's see what we got. So next is the Page of Cups and the Star card. So the Page of Cups represents a type of dream. It can also represent like daydreaming, artwork. And then the Star card can represent celebrity. It can also represent being able to obtain this wish. It's like finally getting it, and like you're finally there. You got your goal. Can you tell us more here? Thank you. And here we have the Six of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. See, got it. So the Six of Cups represents the past. Can also represent childhood. Children handing an offering to a child. Nostalgia. But it looks like there's a lot of communication between the both of them here. Because not only because we have the Two of Cups, but we also have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which represents a lot of action, a lot of communication. So really it looks like they have, I'm hearing impeccable type of bond. And it seems like they're able to create what they wish for by working with each other with the type of union that they have. It can be something very nostalgic, but with the Eight of Wands, it's really telling me that they're like comfortable about their past with each other and discussing it. Can you tell us more here? Well, the future energy of this between Jungkook and Jimin, please. The future energy between Jungkook and Jimin. If you're enjoying so far, please hit that like button. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe. The future energy between Jungkook and Jimin, please. So we're starting off with the King of Swords, male energy, air sign, which Jimin is a Libra, which is an air sign. The King of Swords also represents being able to make final decisions. Making decisions for the castle, really, for its life. Future, wow, this is a good amount. This doesn't always happen, so let's see. Wow. Woof. Okay, so that was a lot of cards, huh? 2, 4, 6, 7, 7 cards. So let me snooch these guys down a little bit so we can see these guys. So they're talking about Jimin here, it looks like, because of the King of Swords. Then we have our Ten of Wands, which represents a lot of things weighing on somebody's shoulders a lot for one person. Then we have our Knight of Swords, which this knight here is known for bringing in information. It can also be news as well. Followed by the Eight of Swords, which the Eight of Swords represents being bound. Can also represent self-sabotage too. And then here with our Seven of Cups, it represents project, being focused on one project. So it has something to do with something he's working on. It's nostalgic because then we have our Six of Cups again then after that. This is a lot of going backwards with numbers, which isn't good. You want to go forward with numbers, because if you go backwards, you're really taking steps backwards rather than steps forward in your journey. Like Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups. Then we have the Five of Swords. So our Six of Cups, again, it represents the past. Nostalgia can represent childhood, children, giving an offer to a child or somebody that's younger. And the Five of Swords is dealing with a battle, but there's aliens underneath this guy's foot here. But he's also slashed up pretty well. So that tells me that it's something that's like self-inflicted. Like a self-inflicted battle, like setting oneself up. Then the Seven of Wands represents a battle. Trying to conquer it, being attacked everywhere from everything. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Not really liking how this is going. So at the bottom of the deck we have our Three of Swords, which represents pain. It can be heartache. It can be physical, emotional, mental, but it's something that's going to be lingering with because it's swords. The swords represents the mind, what goes on in the head. The future of the energy between Jungkook and Jimin, please. Okay. I'll pull this one off because I did see the one behind it. So, this is interesting. So, we have our Ten of Pentacles, which can represent tradition as well. Also, a gain. It's usually like happy financial gain. Then we have the Strength card, which has the Leo energy in it. Fire sign as well. and it has an infinity symbol in the card. So it's a cycle, something that's to be gone through. The strength card also represents having enough courage, like strength to get over your fear. So having enough courage to do what you want to do. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, which is holding on tight, holding on to something. Usually something that you cherish, you care a lot about. And then behind that was the Six of Swords, which can represent travel, movement. The snails are moving away. And looks like, and when it's looking back, looks like there's a little fear when they look back. And they're going through the swords, which is pretty interesting, but they're only going through between 5 on the left and 1 on the right. So it's like this one thing is going to be interfering. And it's going to have something to do with Jimin. Almost like something he did because of the Eight of Swords being out. Alright, let's get a couple more here. Can you tell us more about the future energy between Jungkook and Jimin, please? Can you tell us more about the future energy between Jungkook and Jimin? Thank you. Here we have the Hierophant again. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords. This here's behind. I'll explain. Yup. Intriguing. So the Hierophant can represent marriage. It can also represent tradition, again, as well as the Ten of Coins here at Pentacles. And also represent earth signs, which Jungkook is an earth sign. Pentacles also represent earth signs as well. The Hierophant can also represent religion too. But it's interesting that the Queen of Swords came out, because we also have the King of Swords as a set. Okay. It's very good to have the King and the Queen out. What's interesting is that the Hierophant is in between. There's a type of marriage there. And it's receiving a handout, but it looks like there's some kind of bump in the road here. It's like a curveball is coming to them, or they're gonna do something, and it's like gonna stir the pot. Drama. But it looks like they will get over it. Things will work out for them. So that's good. If you guys have enjoyed, please hit that like button. If you'd like to see more in the future, hit the subscribe. There are other ways to show support down in the description box. Comment, share. Until next time, you guys. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.